and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and today I'm going to have a tutu. As you know, I was playing with the mixtures with regards to making clouds. If you don't know about that, check in the at the end of this video there'll be a link to the Acrylic Pour NZ playlist, and have a look in there and find those cloud videos. But today I saw in the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook a conversation about using this Minwax Polycryl as a medium, as a contribution to your painting, not just to bring the colours up, but also to use pretty much basically what I was doing with the Floetrol and PVA. So what sparked my ideas happening then was, hey, we're doing string pulls and chain pulls this month, so why not add a string pull over top of an existing painting. Now this one was one that I did for my 4 seasons. So we did a 4 seasons challenge several months ago. I don't recall when, but it was a long time ago. And this, as you can probably guess, is the autumn one. And I keep looking at it going, it's okay. It's just got some iridescent medium doing some weird stuff in the middle there. We've got what looks like a witch's hat. Overall, I like the colours, like the copper and the iridescent medium and the yellow ochre and stuff. It's pretty nice, sort of, but really is a bit bleh. So what I thought we'd do is we'd do some strands of grass with, with the seed heads on the top, sort of thing. Vaguely get me? No, probably not. Anyway, let's see if I can pull it off, and if I can, that will mean that you'll see what I mean. So I don't need much paint at all for this. That is my Reeves white, and I just want to take the edge off it. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of the yellow ochre so it kind of blends it into this painting, and I'm just going to make it more into a cream colour rather than harsh white. So there we go. Now normally when we do a string pull, we have a base of something and then pull the string across it. We could just try on here, but what I'd like to try is using the Polycryl as the base, which should then dry clear and as well seal our painting, which hasn't been sealed yet. It's a while since I used this. I have in the past done videos about Polycryl and using it as a sealer, whether to brush it, whether to pour it on, blah blah blah. But first thing I'm going to do is just wipe this down. It's been sitting on a shelf for a while. It's probably got some dust and stuff in there. So I'm going to give it a bit of a wipe down with a little bit of alcohol. It'll also take off any remaining oils that might be on there. I think this has been cleaned. I hope this has been cleaned. So just giving that a bit of a wipe down. It is taking some of the colour off. But not too much, just enough of a wipe down to get any stuff off there. And then I'm just going to pour As you can see, this polycryl's quite runny. Ooh, what's that? Big chunky bit, don't want that. And somebody was saying in the group that they use it as their pouring medium, which intrigues me a lot. We've asked her questions and we're waiting for her to come back with that. I may have answers to that later, and if so, I might explore that with her permission on the channel for you all. But if you are part of the group, jump on there, go find that thread and follow it. Okay, so our next part of this is to get our string. Now that's very, oop, not that much. I'm just thinning it down with a little bit of water, just so that it's nice and runny. Otherwise it's just going to absorb all the moisture into the string, and we're not going to get what we're looking for. So probably should even put some of that, maybe not. I just scraped up some of the polycryl off the ground and stir it in. Hey, see what it does. So I'm gonna dip my string in my paint, get it all nice and painty looking. And eeny, meeny, miny, moe, I'm going to lay it down that way. And then I'm going to... Ooh. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. It's definitely different. It's definitely going to create something, but I'm not sure it's going to look like a ear of wheat. Which was kind of what I was looking for. And let's go this way this time. Ooh. Oh, crikey. That's quite fun. Lay it back down and pull the other way. Oh, I might just play with pulling over it and creating like a lacing over the top and see what ends up as our end result once it's dry. I'm quite excited. It's not going to look like an ear of corn, but at least it'll create something different. Ooh. Oh, crikey. So there was somebody else asking about whether or not it could be used sort of like you use resin, in that you could blow it around, and knowing how quickly this stuff dries, I probably wouldn't recommend using any heat to blow around, but that's just an assumption. It's not from any experimentation. Another way to make clouds. I am intrigued. look at the lacing that does. I'm going to leave it just like that. See if that lacing stays, because I've sort of mixed up the rest of it a little bit. But we've got some lacing there. Kind of made a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Really excited to see what happens to this. So let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Not such a cool result. I do actually remember having had this problem before when I poured a thick layer of polycryl directly onto the paint, and I managed to get round that by doing a very, very thin layer with a sponge first and then doing a thick layer, which of course I didn't do this time, and I had totally forgotten about that. What's right about this I'm not getting. I'm really glad I tried this on a painting that I wasn't overly fussed about anyway. Well, there we go. I'm not going to be trying that one again. Okay guys, so that was that experiment and it failed. But that's what art is all about, guys. It's about asking questions, trying, experimenting, a bit like science really. So if you ever want the aged, distressed look, that's maybe an option on how to get it. Anyway, that's today's experiment gone wrong. And if you are keen to come and play with me live, I will be going live in the next few days. Sometime before the end of this month, I will be going live. So make sure you are signed up on the email list to receive notification. I send an email out 24 hours before the live stream. So the other option is you can just make sure that the notification bell is clicked when you subscribe and come join me. It will be a Europe time. So stay tuned. I will be live soon. Thanks so much for coming to join me, and if you're keen to check out all the other really cool stuff that's happening on the acrylic pour for fun Facebook group event with the string and chain pulls, please head on over there, come join us, and remember, the group is about having fun acrylic pouring. So fun for everyone and acrylic pouring, those are the 2 rules, okay? Fun for everyone. It's not fun for everyone to be sold to, so don't sell your stuff. It's not fun for everyone to be criticised, so please don't criticise. It's not fun for everyone to be judged, yelled at, made wrong, so please don't do that either. Please come if you are keen to have fun and pour paint. I adore you all. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with the next video. Bye bye.